Sherry from Wedels, and today I'm going to show you how to make a miniature garden. The first thing you want to start with is your pot, and we have several to choose from, but this is one of my favorites. It's terracotta, and we've had a lot of broken pots, so you take a little broken pot piece and you put that over the hole in the bottom. The next thing you want to do is to have drainage for your fairy garden, so we dump in some pea gravel. You want some good potting soil, something with ready-to-use potting mix, Ultimate Fertilome. We carry this at Wedels. It's really nice for these fairy gardens. And you're going to put the soil in, but you don't want to have it too full because you're going to have room for the plants. So I'm going to get it just a couple inches from the top, and I can always add more. Now with a fairy garden or any miniature garden, what you want to do is I learned a secret formula from one of our other instructors came in and told us you want a thriller, a filler, and a spiller. For our thriller, we're going to have it be the tree. I don't have much soil in here right now, but I'll put the tree, and he's kind of going in the back because he's so tall. I want to have a house, and I need a little more soil to make that level. You want to put your largest things in first to make sure that you have room for the largest things in your garden. I'm going to use these little Johnny jump ups for my little filler plant. And I like these because you can always change them. And then I want to have my spiller. And I like the ivies because they go right over the edge of the pot and it kind of softens that edge. And that'll grow down and around. Now let's say we'd like to maybe have a little lake. We carry all colors of glass, and I took out a couple blue ones to show you. They just come in little 1-pound bags, and we have several colors. There's greens and blues and many different shades. I want to tamp this down really firm. Bring the level up. You don't want the level of your soil too high, because if you get it too high, then when you water it, all the soil will pop out the top of the pot. And now maybe I want to pretend like there's a little stream that runs back here where it starts. So I can do a little stream around the side. Now there's other things that we carry. We have lots of miniature little animals and things. You could put a turtle beside your pond. He looks kind of sweet there. You can put a little fence in the back of your garden. I have lights. These little lights show up as kind of a pretty blue, white, and you can wrap this around your tree. And then let's say this fairy garden is on your porch on a table. You've got this little remote that you kind of hide back here in back of it, and it takes the batteries and you can just turn it on when you want to use the lights. We have moss in case you want to have grass. And you can just take this as sheet moss and you just kind of place it in there and tuck it down. You can also mulch it if you prefer that dark brown look. Once your fairy garden is planted, you know you're going to want to water it to keep it alive. And I just kind of test it by, I stick my finger in the soil, and if that soil is dry, it's time to water. Maybe once, maybe twice a week, depending on where you put it. But you always want to keep a little bit of moisture in there. I like to use a watering can rather than trying to take, some kind of hose, because that would make the glass all splatter all over. Just something with a tiny tip that you can go through and water each one of the plants. It's okay to get some water on this moss because it is actually alive. Even though it's dried out, it's alive. This is something really fun that you can do with your kids, and as you can see, it only takes about 5 minutes to do. It keeps their attention span. It's a great little project, and it's a good project for everyone to be creative together with.